Hello everyone, let's talk about pattern breaking crystals today. And what patterns are we talking about? So patterns are any thought processes that are in your conscious and subconscious state of mind which are creating blocks in your way to a harmonious, peaceful and a prosperous life. It can show in your relationships, it can show in your friendships, it can show in your professional life, it can show in your business. If you're an entrepreneur, it can show in your deals, it can show in your partnerships. So these patterns which are repeating because there is either a message or a lesson to be learned. And these patterns have been created through the years. They can come from your past life, through ancestors as well, because remember, when you were in your womb, in your mother's womb, your mother was in your grandmother's womb. So that means you're carrying the traumas, abundance, thought processes, a lot of things that have been brought down to you through generations and ages. So through the ancestors, through your past life experiences, which is your karmic opening balance, and what you have observed in your childhood through parenting, through parental influence, through society, culture, etc. So these patterns sit in your subconscious because your subconscious observes and takes a note of everything, and depending on the lessons that you have to learn, they have gone down and sat down in your subconscious. And now from the subconscious, they are being nurtured through your conscious mind, and it has now become a habit for you to only pick situations, pick people, pick work, everything that is related to that pattern, because that is an area of familiarity for you. It is coming from the past, and we are now going to look into breaking those patterns so that you can be on the way to your highest good and on the way to reaching your potential as a human being, as a soul, as a person, as finding your purpose, as finding your inner peace, harmony, everything, you name it, right? When you're on your path to your purpose or your alignment, then everything feels right. So let's look at the crystals for breaking patterns. So you have crystals for breaking patterns, you have crystals for transformation, you have crystals for transmutation, you have crystals for healing, you have crystals for treatment. Today we will discuss about crystals for breaking patterns and removing the blockages. Of course, you have to go through your initial stage of unblocking your lower three chakras, which is your root, sacral and solar plexus, before you can look at pattern breaking. Okay, and let's get to it. So first one is your chariot. A chariot stone is very good for breaking your patterns that are coming from self-sabotage, that are coming from you being disconnected with your desires or disconnected with yourself in terms of your relationship with yourself. How much trust you have on yourself? How much are you getting influenced by your masculine and feminine energy? It is a very powerful stone, very promising. It will bring situations in front of you where you will be given the opportunity to react and act differently so that you can finally break the pattern. Remember, pattern breaking happens partly by bringing it to your awareness. That's when you go to somebody who can guide you, or you can go in through a consultation with me where I sit down and go through your conscious and subconscious patterns. So partly you can let go of your patterns just by bringing it to the awareness, but the true moment when you release your patterns is when you work with crystals and you finally face your fears and say that yes, I am ready to let go of this, because I know that I am at the brink of my evolution and growth, and I do not want my inner child to pull me back. The second stone for removing your inner patterns is your rhodochrosite. Rhodochrosite is a very beautiful stone that works on removing patterns from your childhood, which is related to your divine feminine. It's a stone with very, very powerful energy of unconditional love, forgiveness, nurturing yourself, intuition, trust, everything, and releasing all traumas that could be related to your maternal side, and it could be how you have ended up being harsh on yourself, or probably even blocked your feminine energy for that matter, and ended up not trusting yourself. So this allows you to be more nurturing, being easy on yourself and trusting yourself. Trust is a very important thing in your transformation. Unless you trust yourself, you cannot surrender, and you will keep repeating the patterns again and again. Next is the Larimar. Larimar is a very, very beautiful stone. It is a very, very strong stone with very strong vibrations, which allows you again to break patterns from your inner child and from your childhood. So this will allow you to release the negative talk from your inner child, bring your masculine and feminine energy both. It carries the energy of water and fire both. The Larimar as a mineral is formed from the lava that is created from the volcanoes, but it actually is formed in water. So it has both the properties of fire and water, which also represents, even though it's blue, it represents your solar plexus, your sacral and your throat chakra, and your throat chakra is directly linked to your sacral chakra. So this works beautifully. However, it's a very strong stone with high vibrations, can be used very easily by healers and by people who have been exposed to crystals in general. They will be able to handle their vibrations very easily, because it brings you face to face with the reality, so that you can in that moment take a decision and choose to react and operate or choose love over fear. The fourth stone is your golden rutilated quartz. It's a very, very beautiful stone. Of course, it needs to be, you need to see the golden hair, which represents the Venus in the sunlight, in order to see the beauty of this stone. Your golden rutilated quartz is a true quartz, is a stone of true manifestations, in the sense that if it is related to your work, if you are an entrepreneur, you are looking in for promotion, profession, any kind of work related manifestations, this is your stone, because it is going to allow you and push you to do things that you are usually are the ones that you usually avoid or you fear doing, just because your inner child doesn't feel confident enough, and you keep pushing it on the side. So the golden rutilated quartz is going to push you to take those chances and those risks, so that you can trust yourself and surrender to Almighty, ultimately opening doors to abundance and opportunities, and also so that you can bring yourself to a place of nothingness, and rather not continuously create your future from a past thought process. Remember that you open doors to abundance only when you are observing and not constantly creating from a past thought process. That means you push yourself to a space of nothingness. That is where magic happens. If you are going to imagine everything for yourself all the time, you are actually blocking yourself from your own, you're basically standing in front of you in order to move ahead in life. So this quartz allows you to do that. It allows you to welcome different situations, different possibilities, a lot of positive movement, so that you can choose differently for once. The fourth one is golden rutilated quartz, that has beautiful golden hair in the quartz, which looks like the Venus, the hair of Venus, but it's very clearly seen in the sunlight. It's very, very beautiful, and this stone is a stone of manifestations. It's known to fast track your manifestations, and what it does is it brings the opportunities to you where you could finally choose differently than what you have. You could create a future which is based on many, many possibilities, rather than thinking from a past thought process where your inner child would not allow you to take those steps, because you either fear failure, or you fear not being good enough, or you are going to go back into zone of comfort just because it is known. So this allows you to gain your confidence in order to step into the unknown, step into nothingness, leave the familiar, break the old patterns, and remember, magic happens in the space where magic is allowed to happen. If you're going to imagine your future all the time by yourself, if you're going to put it down in brackets of what we know as humans, then you are limiting your possibilities, and you will be literally standing in your own road to success and prosperity and harmony in whichever way you can think fills your life up completely with love, health and abundance. Now the fifth stone is the malachite. You have it in a bracelet as well. Malachite is a stone for heart's transformation, and it allows you to break the patterns of not operating from your heart space. Let's say that once you have been exposed to crystals and you have worked through crystals for unblocking the lower 3 chakras, then you need to operate from your heart center, because ultimately everything happens from the heart center. Your heart is the most important organ, not only physically but also at a soul and a spiritual level, also from a manifestation point of view, also from a love point of view, also from a relationship with yourself point of view, also from a relationship with everything outside of you. So your malachite is a very, very important stone when it comes to your heart, and it allows you to amplify all the desires that you have for yourself, all the positivity that you hold already now that you have unlocked the lower 3 chakras. So this one allows you to break the pattern of slipping back into insecurity and fear every time you have a calling for yourself, either towards a person, either towards friendships, either towards social relationships, either towards work, either towards partnerships, or towards your manifestations in terms of work, profession, and in terms of your business. So the malachite really, really allows you and gives you the confidence that you need to trust yourself and know that it comes from your heart, and so it holds true. Okay, so this is a very beautiful stone, but it is only recommended after you have unblocked your lower 3 chakras, because it's a very powerful stone. If you're going to take it at the initial stages, unless you are stable emotionally, if you're going to take it at the initial stages, then you might end up amplifying those insecurities, and we don't want to do that. Okay, so malachite is a beautiful stone, and there is no right and wrong in which stone is good for you, good not. Like I said, when people come to me for consultation, that's why consultation is very important. When anybody comes to me for consultation, then I read their energy. When I interpret and read their energy, through that I can tell you which stone will be good for you. Okay, take care, bye. Very important thing to note when it comes to crystals for your transformation, transmutation or pattern breaking. It is very important to have stones or crystals that will support your entire journey in terms of balancing the energies. So very good stone to balance your energies is the ocean jasper. It holds very calm energy, very positive, very grounding. Will give you a feeling that everything is going to be just all right, because remember, when you're on the path to break your patterns, which are either coming through your karmas, either coming through your ancestors, or coming through your immediate energetic field, which is your subconscious, then you do need some support of positivity, because even though you're strong, that doesn't mean you lack that you shouldn't be getting enough love. Okay, let's just say that. So the ocean jasper really helps you with that. It's got beautiful energy, guys. It has all the possible colors you can think that supports your throat chakra, your heart, your solar plexus, your sacral chakra, and it also has a lot of colors that belong to your third eye, and also the browns, which are for your root chakra. So you see, when they have such colors in them, when a stone has such colors in them, then it means it has some significance. It's not just there just because it has a color, it holds a significance to it. So another stone. Now your next stone is your Mariam jasper. Mariam jasper is a very, very beautiful stone. Look at this, guys. I don't know if it is possible to see it clearly from here, but the Mariam Jasper, I'm going to write a special post about this. Mariam Jasper looks like it has beautiful Arabic writing, some sort of a script, going on in there. It's actually a fossil which is billions of years old. And Mariam Jasper assists you in clearing your karmic debt. Your karmic debt, anything that needs to finish in this lifetime, it's going to accelerate and facilitate. That doesn't mean that you're going to fall flat on your face or you're going to be dealing with a lot of things at the same time. But when you are on your road to breaking your patterns, means that your half work is already done in terms of clearing out all that is not required by your subconscious, which is hindering your growth and your evolution. Then might as well support it with the Mariam Jasper and make sure that you can smoothly release all those people who don't belong in your life anymore, any financial balance that needs to finish off in terms of you giving and you taking back also. And as well as any subconscious ties with this stone is very good in releasing subconscious ties with people, all those places where you have left your energy since your lifetime and your evolution and growth as a human being has taken place. It will start doing that one by one. And it will do it very smoothly. Okay, so this is a beautiful stone for releasing your karmic balance, your karmic debt, and moving into a more blissful and inviting more blessings into your life. Now let's introduce Desert Jasper. Desert Jasper is a beautiful stone, almost looks like a beautiful abstract painting with such lovely hues of gray, brown, burnt amber, just like the autumn. I really love this stone. So your Desert Jasper is for grounding. What does grounding mean? I mean, as humans, we are fighting gravity all the time, right? And this stone allows you to be a part of Earth, to understand that you belong to Earth and that the Earth is supporting you back, right? Our needs are all met by planet Earth and by the universe, but we don't have it in our conscious thought processes all the time. And this allows you to feel safe and secure, to know no matter what, you will be supported. No matter what you go through, there's light at the end of the tunnel. So your Desert Jasper is something that gives you that warm feeling and makes you feel like at the end of the day, everything is happening for good, and this is meant to happen for my growth and my evolution. So Desert Jasper really allows you to balance and remove any negative energy which is piling up in your body through the process of breaking your patterns or going through a transformation. So this will make you feel more one with nature. This will make you feel more one with planet Earth and make you feel more one with the universe in terms of that I am supported, my needs are met, my basic needs are always met. Okay.